Joshua 19. The second lot fell to Simon, to the tribe of the Simonite, according to their families and their inheritance lay within that of the people of Judah. And they had for their inheritance Beersheba or Sheba, Molada, Hajar Shal, Shual, Bala, Isam, Eltolad, Bethuel, Bethul, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markaboth, Hajar, Susa, Beth Lebaoth, and Sharuhen, making 13 cities and their villages, and with Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, making 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages around these cities, as far as Bealath-beer, or Ramah of the Negev. This was the possession of the Simonites according to their families, out of the part assigned to the Judah. Was the inheritance of the tribe of Simon for the portion of the tribe of Judah was too large for them. Therefore, the tribe of Simon had its inheritance in the midst of Judah's inheritance. The third lot came up for the tribe of Zebulun, according to their families. The border of its inheritance extended to Sarid. Then its boundary went up westward and on to Maralah and reached to Dabesheth and to the brook east of Jokneam, and it turned from Sarid eastward to the border of Kisloth Tabor, and it went out to Daberath and on up to Japhia. Then passed eastward to Gath-hepher, Jonah's birthplace, and to Eth-Kassin, and went on to Rimmon, bending toward Neah. The boundary circled on the north to Hanathan, ending at the valley of Iftahel, included were Katath, Nahalal, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the people of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The fourth lot fell to Issachar, to each people according to their families. Their territory included Jezreel, Kesloth, Shonem, Hapharaim, Shion, Anaharath, Rabith, Kishon, Ebed, Ramath, and Ganim, and Haddah, and Beth Pazzis. The boundary reached to Tabor, Shahazumah, and Beth Shemesh, and ended at the Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Issachar according to their families, the cities and their villages. The fifth lot fell to the tribe of Asher according to their families. Their territory included Helkath, Halai, Betin, Akshaph, Alamelech, Ahmad, and Mishal, and on the west it touched Carmel and Sheholimnath. Then it turned eastward to Beth Dagon, touching Zebulun and the valley of Ibtael, northward to Beth Emek and Neiel, and continued in the north to Kabul, Ebron, Rehob, Hammon, and Cana, Then the boundary turned to Ramah, reaching to the fortified city of Tyre, and it turned to Hosa, and ended at the sea. Mahalath, Akzib, Omma, Ephek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. ZXXP5D Precious ZXXP5D and Precious CK10. That's it. And Precious Miss Cruel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you have any Bible verse you wanna read together? Precious Miss Cruel. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless. I'll keep reading. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Asher, according to their families. These cities with their villages. The sixth lot fell to the tribe of Naphtali, according to their families. Their boundary ran from Helef, from the oak in Zamnanim, and Adami, Nekeb, and Zebneel, as far as Lakum, and it ended at the Jordan. Then the boundary turned westward to Asnoth Tabor, and went from there to Hukok, touching Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and Judah on the east, at the Jordan. The fortified cities included Ziddim, Zur, Hamath, Rakath, Kinnereth, Adama, Rama, Hazer, Kadesh, Edrei, and Hager, Eron, Migdalel, Horem, Bethanath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the seventh lot fell to the tribe of Dan, according to their families. The territory of their inheritance included Jorah, Eshtaol, Shemesh, Shalabin, Aijalon, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Bene-Berak, Gath-Rimmon, Mejarkon, and Rakkon, with the territory before Joppa. The territory of the tribe of Dan had to be extended because of the crowding in of the Amorites and Philistines. So the sons of Dan went up to fight against Lusham, Laish, and took it and smote it with the sword and possessed it and dwelt there. And they called Lusham, Laish, Dan, after Dan, their forefather. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had finished dividing the land for inheritance by their boundaries, the Israelites gave an inheritance among them to Joshua, son of Nun, according to the word of the Lord. They gave him the city for which he asked, Timnath-Serah, in the hills of Ephraim. And he built the city and dwelt in it. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of Israel, distributed by lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tent of meeting. So they finished dividing the land. Hi, precious Daniel. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing Bible verses always. And thank you for sending 100 precious ZXXP5D. I believe we all are precious, beloved children of God. Thank you, precious ZXXP5D. Joshua 20. The Lord said also to Joshua, say to the Israelites, appoint among you cities of refuge, of which I spoke to you through Moses, that the slayer who kills anyone accidentally and unintentionally may flee there, and they shall be your refuge from the avenger of blood. He who flees to one of those cities shall stand at the entrance of the gate of the city and explain his case to the elders of that city. They shall receive him to the protection of that city and give him a place to dwell among them. If the avenger of blood pursues him they shall not deliver the slayer into his hand, because he killed his neighbor unintentionally, having had no hatred for him previously. And he shall dwell in that city until he has been tried before the congregation, and until the death of him who is the high priest in those days. Then the slayer shall return to his own city from which he fled, and to his own house. And they set apart and consecrated Kadesh in Galilee, in the hill country of Naphtali, and Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah. Beyond the Jordan, east of Jericho, they appointed Bezer in the wilderness tableland from the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth in Gilead from the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan from the tribe of Manasseh. These cities were for all the Israelites and the stranger sojourning among them, that whoever killed a person unintentionally might flee there and not be slain by the avenger of blood until he had been tried before the congregation. Hi, precious. Alright, 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 alright. Thank you so much. Thank you, precious Miss Cruel. God bless you. God bless everyone here. Then the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites came to Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun, and the head of the fathers' houses of the Israelite tribes. They said to them at Shiloh in Canaan, "The Lord commanded through Moses that we should be given cities to dwell in, with their pasture land, suburbs for our cattle." So the Israelites gave to the Levites out of their own inheritance at the command of the Lord these cities and their suburbs. The first lot came out for the families of the Kohathites. So those Levites who were descendants of Aaron, the priest, received by lot from the tribes of Judah, Simeon and Benjamin, 13 cities. And the rest of the Kohathites received by lot from the families of the tribes of Ephraim, Dan, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, 10 cities. The Gershonites received by lot from the families of the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and the half-tribe of Manasseh in Bashan, 13 cities. The Merarites received according to their families from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun, 12 cities. The Israelites gave by lot to the Levites these cities with their pasture land, suburbs, as the Lord commanded through Moses. They gave from the tribes of Judah and Simeon the cities here mentioned by name, which went to the families of the descendants of Aaron, of the Kohathite branch of the Levites, for the lot fell to them first. They gave them the city of Kiriath Arba, Arba being the father of Anak, which city is Hebron in the hill country of Judah, with its pasture land round about it. But the cities, fields, and villages they gave to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, as his own. Thus to the descendants of Aaron the priest, they gave Hebron, the city of refuge for the slayer, with its pasture land, suburbs, and together with their suburbs, Limnah, Jatir, Eshtemoa, Holon, Debir, Ain, Juttah, and Beth Shemesh, 9 cities, each with its suburbs out of those 2 tribes. Out of the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon, Geba, Anathoth, and Elman, 4 cities, each with its suburbs. The cities of the sons of Aaron, the priest, were 13, with their suburbs. The rest of the Kohathites belonging to the Levitical families were allotted cities out of the tribe of Ephraim. To them were given, each with its pasture land, suburbs, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim as the city of refuge for the slayer, and Gezer. And Kibzaim and Beth Horon, 4 cities, each with its pasture land, suburbs, and out of the tribe of Dan, each with its pasture land, suburbs, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, Aizalon, and Gathrimmon, 4 cities, each with its pasture land, suburbs. And out of half tribe of Manasseh, Tanakh, and another Gathrimmon, 2 cities, each with its pasture land, suburbs. All the cities for the families of the remaining Kohathites were 10, with their pasture lands, suburbs. And to the Gershonites of the families of the Levites, they gave out of the other half tribe of Manasseh the city of Golan in Bashan as the city of refuge for the slayer, and Beeshtera, 2 cities, each with its pasture land. Out of the tribe of Issachar, Kishon, Daberath, Jarmuth, and Enganim, 4 cities, each with its suburbs. Out of the tribe of Asher, Mishal, Abdon, Helkath, cities, each with its pasture land. And out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Galilee, city of refuge for the slayer, and Hamath's door, and Cartan, 3 cities, each with its suburbs. All the cities of the Gershonite families were 13 with their pastureland suburbs, and to the families of the Merarites, the rest of the Levites, out of the tribe of Zebulun, were given Jokneam, Karta, Dimnah, and Nahalal, 4 cities, each with its pastureland suburbs. And out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezer, Jahaz, Kedemoth, and Mephaath, 4 cities, each with its pastureland suburbs. And out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth in Gilead, as the city of refuge for the slayer, and Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, 4 cities in all, each with its pastureland suburbs. So all the cities allotted to the Merari families, that is, the remainder of the Levite families, were 12 cities. The cities of the Levites in the midst of the possession of the Israelites were 48 cities in all, with their pastureland suburbs. These cities all had their pastureland suburbs around them. And the Lord gave to Israel all the land which he had sworn to give to their fathers, and they possessed it and dwelt in it. The Lord gave them rest round about, just as he had sworn to their fathers. Not one of all their enemies withstood them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hands. There failed no part of any good thing which the Lord had promised to the house of Israel. All came to pass. precious Miss Cruel. God bless you endlessly. Hoy preciosa la boa noite, dorma com Deus. Deus abençoe você. Muito obrigado, meu querido irmão. Hi, precious Chris Holmes. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hi, precious Parker White King. Thank you so much. All I wish is your peace, your well-being, as well as mine, and I believe God wants that too. Precious, you guys, you are precious, you are loved. Thank you so much for sharing this precious time together. May God's peace, love, and blessings be with you always.